Yo, what's going on, Team 20? I hope you're all super well. Today, game day, man. I always love it. It's quite early on, but tonight, it's showtime, man. I'm so excited. We're getting towards the back end of the season, and it's a shame last week, considering the result, we're 100% relegated. Yeah, that's frustrating, man. It's frustrating going into games knowing that there's no chance of that fighting a relegation battle. It sucks. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to go out on that field and try to absolutely kill it. So I'm going to prepare a little bit early, as usual. I'm a busy man. Stepzz HQ. Look at this. Bang. We're emptying, bang. Guys, make sure you go to www.stepzz.co, pick yourself up a pair of grip socks. Man, people are loving them. If you don't want to hear it from me, go on the website, read the reviews, but they're killer. So, as usual, I give myself a lot of time on game day to kind of relax, chill out, I stretch, all that good stuff, just to make sure that my mind and my body is ready for the game. So, this is all I'm going to say to you guys now, and I'll catch you guys sometime a lot later. But I kind of want to have the day to myself, so I'll catch you guys soon. I'm actually recording off my phone because I forgot the SD card for this camera on the trip today. In the front, we got Claire. How you going? And we also got Papa Tweety there, mate. How you going?
Yeah, good.
You ready for today's game? Filming?
Yes.
He's not very enthusiastic, okay. Anyway, it's a weird sort of trip, this one, because today it's a game we're playing for pride. We're not playing for points on the ladder. I guess we are, because we don't want to...
Oh, we've come the wrong way.
Oh no, we've come the wrong way.
I thought you should have gone off earlier.
Alright, that's why he's a little bit distressed. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera down and I'll catch you guys soon. This is where we walk out onto the field. 20s are playing right now. So I'd quickly show you guys. We'll stay for this corner. No. And this is the tunnel. Straight through. And then away change room, home change room. Let's go. Yo, what is going on? I'm so sorry. No Papa Tweety ground review, but we kick on. Don't know how that wasn't a free kick, and I fired up a little bit here, managed to get the ball back and kick it into him, getting us the throw in, so that worked out quite well. Now, I felt this game, I really, truly felt like I was being targeted a little bit. Picked up the ball there, put a ball in behind, and oh my goodness, I stop here to give myself a little bit of space, and the pass just misses. I would have finessed that one, aiming for that far post, depending on where the keeper is, of course. But you guys will see, I get hammered a few times, and it's almost like on purpose. Driving in here, drive, looking for an option. I was going to shoot, I just didn't see it on, but unfortunately ends with an offside call. I'm really liking this wing position where I'm kind of able to go wherever I want. You can see there I was inside. I see this opportunity go down the line and just mess up that touch. Unfortunately, didn't get my feet in the right place, but it's good signs for what's going on. So here I receive the ball. This is what I'm talking about. Like, the guy just comes in and just like... I'm looking at my cut from that. I had blood throughout the game, and I don't know, it's just like so unnecessary, and how that's not a card, I don't know. This ref she was a bit of a shocker. We look here, just studs up right into my ankle, and man, that hurts so much. And here, this is only what, a few seconds later, no, a few minutes later. And bang, again, smashed, like, completely off the ball. I don't know how this isn't a free kick. And this one almost looks intentional. And again, I'm looking at the bottom of my foot. It's a bit bruised still from that challenge. The guy just steps on top of my foot, and I was making the run in behind. It would have been a great little ball and a great run as well. But this guy literally, look at how he forces and then just steps out onto my foot. And like, man, that hurts so much. And you know, this is the sort of thing when you play this level and men's football, like you get targeted sometimes. So it is what it is. Anyway, 2 minutes later, I'm not scared of that guy. You know, he's battered me, and I still go at him, dribble. I'm looking for an option here, get a nice little 1-2, and I absolutely smack this. Shame that it's straight at the keeper. I wanted to go to the right of the keeper, but there was a guy blocking that angle of the shot, so it just wouldn't have made sense to go there. Pick up the ball out wide here. Now I hear my fullback, and by dribbling in there, I close the space. So I should have just almost just stood still and waited, so that if the defender comes out, then it gives me room to either go into the space that's ahead of him or just play the ball for the overlapping fullback. So here we win the ball back, and then we just want to keep it. We want to go back, and then we're able to switch out. So good job from our team there to keep the ball and switch it out. So here, a bouncing ball for defenders. They hate that. I tried to bring it down, missed it. Now I see some space because our striker, our 10 has become the striker. I do a little move and play the ball in behind for our fullback. Much better this time, creating a bit of an overlapping run, and we were nearly able to execute there. Unfortunate that it just didn't lead to a shot on goal. 31st minute, this is where they pick up their goal. Good little bit of counter-attacking football from them. You can't fault that. And, you know, within 3 passes, they managed to get a shot on goal and pick up the lead. So that makes it 1-0 to them. 31st minute, I'd say that we were dominating them, but hey, it's football. You can't always expect to be in the lead. But again, thank you to the sponsor, Stepzz. If you guys don't know, Stepzz is my brand. We sell grip socks, resistance bands. People have been comparing the grip socks with True Socks and like all these other top brands, and they've said that Stepzz grip socks are their favorites by a long way. Cheap as well, cheap worldwide shipping. But yeah, make sure you guys check it out, www.stepzz.co. With that one, just need the striker to be in between the fullback and the centre back, because if that happens, then we already had our left winger at far post, so we kind of need someone in the near post, mid post area as well. Offside for that one, just looking to play the ball, just looking to create things, because that's what we were struggling with. And, you know, I do one good ball there, and then I look for this. I do the same thing, but it's like shocking, man. I should just dribble a little bit more. I don't have any short passing options. I should have just held on to it. I had no reason to really force that pass. I should have just held on to it and dribbled and gone ahead with it. Here I pick up the ball and I'm running. I go, oh, okay, we got a 1v2 here. And I look for a little touch in behind him, but hey, we get the ball back, trying something. It's the final third. That's where you guys really want to go out and try stuff. And, you know, if it doesn't come off, it doesn't come off. It's not the end of the world. You don't want to try that sort of thing when you're in your back third. That's for sure. So here, this is probably our best chance of the half. I drop back a little bit to receive the ball, play a nice ball to help the counter into our 10. He's able to turn and we get a through ball in behind. The guy tries to play an offside trap. We get a 1-on-1 and we are unable to execute. And I was trying to put myself in our striker's situation, and I reckon maybe shoot. I like how he opened up, but yeah, I reckon open up and shoot for that far post, but it's hard. You never really know because you're not in that situation. Here, the keeper goes down. There's a bit of a tussle in there. And if I'd known the keeper was down, I would have just got it on target. But that shot that I just took, man, it was an absolute banger. It was so close to being a bomb, but it wasn't. Soshi makes the run in behind, play a nice little ball into him. He's able to advance with it, dribbles into the box, and then we get a shot off. So we're really creating a ton of chances, man. Just unable to execute with that final pass. Now, I got told to stay a little bit higher up, which I did, but I got to drop back for this because, you know, they overloaded it, I guess. And I don't want to just clear this, so, you know, I keep the ball. Let's play it out. Let's play some football. And that's exactly what we do. We're able to get out there, so just playing football, much better. Simo goes for a dribble. Unfortunately, just that last little touch was a bit too heavy, but we still get some great field position, so it's a good result for us anyway. Now, I want the ball here because I'm in so much space. They're not picking up. And I see an opportunity turn. I'm looking for something, looking to create. Kind of just sussing what's going on. Nothing much. Drawing players towards me. Moving their defense a little bit. And then we end up switching out. So it goes over the other side. And where am I? So I'm there on the edge of the what's that? The back line. Far out, I can't think. Edge of the back line, kind of just roaming around, deciding what I want to do. Do I want to hold out here? And I'm analyzing the game, having a look. And then I see this, and you can see I make a little step forward, and bang, we pick up the goal. So, look, we keep the ball very well, and then that finishes in a goal. When we head over to the Stepzz replay, this is the stuff that I get from Jonah one-on-one, just crossing and finishing. Huge thanks to Stepzz again for sponsoring the video. Have a look at this, dart in there, and then it's on the half volley. I knew, man, in that instant, I knew that I had to not sky it. So I got my body over the ball, and I got, like, hit the top of the ball into that bottom corner. Great little finish. And here, oh, man, I wish I didn't do what happened. So this was completely my fault, I guess. I didn't get fouled or anything, but I would have been back post for that, and maybe, you never know, I could have scored a header. But, man, it sucked, and I'm there dying. I was in agony. So this was 3 times on the right foot. So we got a stud into the right ankle. You can see Stepzz grip socks on me right there. And then we got studded on top of my foot on my right ankle. And then I rolled my right ankle. And right now, my right foot is just in so much pain, man. Like, I'm dying. You can see there, I'm in agony. But with me, because my ankles are pretty strong, it takes like a couple of minutes to recover from it, and then I'm good to go. I just need to kind of run it off, and then I'm fine. But we look here, I just step on his back foot there, and because I step on his shoe, it forces my ankle into a weird place, and, you know, it's just unfortunate that's what happened. So nothing that he did. And then literally like a minute later, you can still see I'm limping around. I get forced to run in behind. I'm struggling, man. I was trying to run my hardest. I just couldn't. Would have been nice to see what would have happened there if I was at 100%. So probably by like the 60th minute, it was much better. So they're just faking to clear it as hard as I could, and that kind of scares him because he thinks I'm just going to kick it. And here we, scrappy football, but we managed to keep it, looking to switch out, and then we can keep the ball. And then, you know, you keep it, you never know what might happen. Soshi puts a nice little ball in behind for me. I'm looking up for some options. I get myself into a 1v2. Dragging the players away, which gives our fullback a little bit of space. And then we're just looking to create something. That was a great ball, just unfortunate it didn't come off. Really good ideas, and we're really creating some decent opportunities. Soshi dribbles, brilliantly done. He drags players in. I get myself into the box. I look for a pass there. I wasn't really expecting that one too. I thought he was just going to take a touch and hit. But I was a little bit slow to get onto the end of that one. But again, I wasn't really expecting it, if I'm honest. But I should be. I should be in the future if I'm in the box looking for those combination plays for sure. Now Victor picks the ball up. I was going to run in and just hit that with my left foot. He has a brilliant strike. And what a finish that is to make a 2-1 in the 64th minute. Absolutely quality. Bottom corner, man. Like, that was a rifle. Fair, like, keeper maybe should have been covering his near post. But that's a sort of shot you don't really expect. Through a couple of defenders. Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from him from the Stepzz replay. Brilliant finish from Victor. Quality stuff. Now, this play here, I told Simo exactly this because their 4 was dropping off a little bit. And I can't try to turn him. And at this point, I see Ahmed at the back stick. And I just don't get the flight on it. I wanted to land it on his head over that defender. I just didn't get enough juice on it. If I hit it with a bit more power, then it hits that back post where Ahmed is. And he has an easy tap in to finish. Now here, I don't want to blast forward. I still want to give myself an option. Even if that means standing still and moving away a little bit. And then I just keep the ball looking to create something. I see the switch opportunity, so we can go forward through that. And now we have a different point of attack. Victor, again, to be fair, he's just scored a goal. So to have a shot from there, you can't blame him. No way. They get a free kick, 74th minute, well outside the box. And unfortunately, one guy gets loose from the marking. And, Matt, you can't take anything away from that. What an absolute finish that is. Left foot. Like, bottom corner, on the full. That's a quality finish. We take it over to the Stepzz replay where we can have a little bit of a slow-mo look at it. The Stepzz slow-mo replay, man, that's just quality. The thing is, he knew it was coming in with power, and all he had to do was guide it into that far post, and he did exactly that. So we go forward here. I see a bit of space for Soshi to drive into, so I play it, and this is actually a very well-weighted pass because Soshi was able to beat that player with his first touch. I continue my run, call for it, and it just goes a little bit too far. And this touch right there, oh, that left foot touch, man, just so bad. If it was a little bit softer, I would have been able to have a shot at that far post, and you never know what might happen. But this is the last part that kills me. Oh, man, you got to finish those. You can see I hit it with, like, my ankle was so weak. I hit it towards my toe, and it just hurt so much. But to be fair, I got to be finishing those, man. So that's going to be the video. 2-all draw. I'll catch you guys in the next one.